chill or I'll dust ya.
She is Dooney, so shake your booty, booty. Coming up with this, she's gonna be quiet. Gonna stop you and cause havoc. She is Dooney, she's fucking groovy, groovy. From the forest to your screen, gonna make you look, she's looking clean. Such a beauty, beauty. Looking for action, looking for lust. Shrinks you down if you let the crevasse. She is Dooney, she's here to boogie, boogie. With a big gun gang, she could do no wrong. You bet your wrist, this is her theme song.
There you go. I was wondering why it was taking so long to do, but hi everyone, how are you all doing? Hi, Haru. How are you doing down there? How are all of you doing down there? Hi, Danny. Hi, Little. Hi, Hi, Big Mommy Denny. Hi, Little Frost. Let's see, we got John. We got Danger Dose. Danger Dose is back. I saw your comment on Big Muscular Woman. Don't worry, you'll get at least one. You'll get at least one in this game that we're gonna be playing. Let's see. Hi, Mystic Combat. Hi, Azri. Hope you're all doing wonderfully. It's good to be back home and with no Oh, what convention did you go to, Danny? If you don't mind me asking. Let's see. Morning when I accidentally fell asleep, and someone started burning their yard debris. So yeah, with allergies being. Ooh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Please take care of yourself, little. I was at Oh, you went to TwitchCon? Yo, I hope you had a lot of fun. Did you meet any cool VTubers? Did you, were you just like absolutely adorable while being over there? Hi, Kevin. Got to meet a lot of friends while I was dressed as. That must be that had to be really, really adorable. I would have loved to see that. I can send a pic. Yay! When the Dooney panel at TwitchCon. I don't know if I'll ever have a panel. I don't know if I'll ever really have a panel. Maybe one of these things. I know, like, when I was invited to be a panelist at, SizeCon, like, I was part of the micro panel. Like, that's probably the only time I've ever been really invited to one, so. Let's see. Can send you. Yeah, I would love that. Thank you, Danny. But yeah, let's see. As you guys have noticed, we're starting off pretty big. We're starting off pretty big. And I have the shrink redeem disabled. This is gonna be a Giantess exclusive stream. Aww. Kitty. If you ever go to SizeCon, I will go. Like, in person? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. If Dooney got a panel, I would go broach and say congrats. Aww. See now I feel like I need to do a panel one of these days. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll happen one of these days. Like if that does happen, I will let all of you know. I just need to figure out what the panel will be about. I mean, if it's going to a size convention, then it would be pretty obvious. But just like, any other convention, I'm gonna have to think of something else. I don't think I could go to like an anime convention and then be like. And then just like be like, okay, so Giantess, am I right? Am I right? Here's why why big women good and tiny women good. don't block me. Oh my god. Me and Denny tag team up and call it Double D's. Hell yeah! I would love to do a Double D's panel with you, Danny. That would be beautiful. Yeah, I sent you the. Oh my god, the PNG for the climb. Did you? Hold on. Oh, was it on Twitter? Hold on. As soon as it'll load, because my PC's being a butt right now. If you did send it to me, I'm not seeing it. Unless Twitch is being, or sorry, Twitter's being really stupid right now. On Discord. On Discord? Won't see it. Also, Haru, that message you sent me before, I will get back to you on that. My internet is being bad. I was like, I don't remember seeing that. So thank you for the hat pat. Where's the we're gonna get to the demo in a moment. I'm just currently sorting things out. Thank you for the hat pats. I will take care of that momentarily. Oh, whoop! Almost flew off from the city, which wouldn't be the worst thing, honestly. Oh, you're asking where the demo is. Okay, alright. The demo is on Steam. Big Beautiful Woman. I don't know if it's on Itch.io. Oh, fuck. I just now remembered. I should have made a command. Hold on. We're making a command. Hold on. We're making a command for that. I just now realized I probably should have done that. I am so sorry. I completely forgot to do that. So, we're gonna do that real quick. Sorry for all the hold up, everyone. Thank you for being patient with me. I really, really do appreciate it. Let's see. Go on here. We're gonna go to the story page. We're gonna copy this. Go to the chat box, commands. I'll make a new one. Demo. Okay. Alright, I put it in. So if you put in BBW demo, there you go. That should work. It'll take you right to the Steam page where you can get the demo. Yeah, I'm so silly. I forgot to do that. I wanted to do that. Since, you know, I basically did the same thing for It's on the Mouse. So I figured, yeah, we'll do Big Beautiful Woman as well. But I completely forgot to do that. Also, thanks for the hydrate. Alright, let's see. What? Oh my god, that is so cute. That is so cute, Haru. Hold on. Hold on. That is so freaking adorable. I know you didn't really redeem one, but I'm gonna give it to you for free, Haru, because everyone deserves to see how adorable you are. Look at her! Look at her! Look how cute she is! Let's see. I feel like you would be way smaller, though. Hold on. Because you are, like, a little baller, so only makes sense for you to be really small. Now we can say Denny has a BBW. That is true! You're not wrong, Haru. I do have a BBW, command. Big Mommy Denny. Now that's a command I don't have yet. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. We're good. Go ahead and get started. Thank you everyone for being patient with me. Now, with that said, let's get the show on the road. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Got that. Then properties. So you guys should be able to hear it. Now, whether or not you guys can see it, it's gonna be just like an entirely different story. Alright, give me one moment. Having difficulties here. There we go. I don't know why it's been, with this setup specifically, that it's been just like, being just kind of difficult. Hold on. There is something blocking this. What the hell? What could be blocking it? Hold on. So, let's see. That is. Oh, I see why. I see why. I see now. Okay, I figured it out. I know why it's doing that. Okay. Maybe over here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, nya, nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya. Hi, Saru. How are you doing? Oh, so let me know. Is this game too loud? Do I need to turn it down? Hold on. Also, this is turned off. Just to make that clear, this is turned off. I realize it's copying my mouse. I might need to... Thanks for the grow. There you go. Let me put myself down just a little bit more. Alright. Shrink that a bit more. Sound good? Alright. Turn this down just a little bit. So, I could load up a game to go through this faster, or... Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna play the game properly. We're gonna go through the intro. And we'll go from there. New clothes, new hair, new start. Standing at a crosswalk across the street from my new campus. I'm standing amidst a crowd of people roughly my age. They all got backpacks and look like they just rolled out of bed, but there's something off about them. Half of them are several times my height. Some of them look just as nervous as me. Others look lost. Others can't help but check themselves every few seconds. Now for someone to mod this demo to include a certain lovely forest fair in it. Yeah, no. Like some of my friends were already talking about doing that. Fashion stuff outside the pixel. That's definitely like the biggest thing you'll ever take away from this. The pixel art looks wonderful in this game. I will absolutely stand by that. Like, even if you're not into it, even if you're not into the kink, like, you know, the pixel art and the music too. The music is also just like very, very chill and relaxing. So that's another thing you can take away from it. One woman posted for a selfie with a cup of tea in her hand, but tips it a little too much. The person staying next to me gets soaked head to toe in matcha. Yet my classmate's cup remains mostly full. Everything's going to be okay. Just keep your head down. Make sure you don't upset any giants. And watch where you're going, and you'll be fine. Navigating the city is a pain, and all the noise my neighbors make just from moving around is just gonna take some getting used to. But the rent is cheap, but being so small does have its advantages. Despite being so tall, most of the women here continue wearing skirts and dresses. No idea why. They have to know people can easily look up them. Maybe giants are just freaky. Or maybe we're just so small they don't care. I'm not sure which idea excites me more. So this is new. Yes, this is a giantess dating sim. I heard rent is cheaper in the kaiju's clothing. Oh my gosh. This game, when it comes out, needs DLC. Oh yeah? What kind of DLC, Haru? Crosswalk light changes green Everyone starts moving and my body gets mushed and collides with the pavement. I feel the entire weight of a house pressed down on me, but only for a moment. It hurts, but it isn't debilitating. Feels more like I've been smushed by a literal mountain of pillows. My body tenses up from the shock, preparing for death. Yet my mind is calm. I know I'm in no danger. DLC stand for Dooney Lovely Content. I could maybe see it. I could maybe see it. It would be cool. It would be cool to have an it's on the mouse scenario. I don't know if I would be a dateable NPC. Because I feel like with the way my design is, it probably wouldn't fit in this world. Uh, but I could see myself being like a little cameo, like maybe like a little action figure. I could see something like that. Or it could be DLC. Really? Really depends on, like, if the developers will have me. If they can't, then I understand. I'm not gonna force their hand on it. Although it would be really nice. All thanks to this little guy. This shock absorber has saved my life a few times already. Wait. DLC Dooney Lost Care POV is from Dooney. A cameo where you get little. You hush. Bro, accepted Yeah, thanks to the little shock absorber, which is pretty mandatory in a place like this. All the regular-sized residents are required by law to wear these at all times, and for good reason. I've seen giants kick, flick, or even drop regular people like me. Most of the time, it's just friends living with each other, but you get the occasional lover's quarrel. These things are the only thing that make living in the city possible for. Excuse me, are you okay? Peppy, oddly familiar voice rouses me from my days. Man, I'm so good with English. Hi. This is certainly an angle. Absolutely massive knockers. First impressions are key. Say something cool. Okay, chat. First thing I see, I'll do it. Do we go with, are you an angel? Or do we go with, are you okay? Oh, gee, mum. By the pro tag. I mean, the pro tag is pretty cute, so. Are you an angel? Alright. Mm-hmm. Are you an angel? The woman giggles. No, not yet anyway. The woman checks over her shoulders. Got no wings. The woman grubs the top of her head. No halo either. Just a regular old giant. Could have fooled me. My head is still spinning from the impact. The woman giggles again. I feel a little more charismatic now. There's our additional charisma bonus. Hi. Hi, Ariel. You like what you say? What you see? The woman warms her index finger next to me. I grab onto it and help myself up. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Not the first time I've been stepped on. I see you over there, Lil. Don't die on me, BBW! Your footsteps approaching from behind and side step to the left, nearly evading another giant's foot. Probably won't be the last. Whoa, you got some pretty good reflexes, though. I'm sure you'll be fine. Stretch my neck and dust myself off. Heh, thanks. You student here too? Yep. First day here. I don't really know my way around, though. I've been looking for the campus all morning. And even now, I still have no idea where we're supposed to go for orientation. We're supposed to meet at the stage in the center of Campus Park. You don't know where that is, do you? Maybe. Can't help but chuckle. Alright, just stick with me then. I'll take you where you need to go. Yay, thanks, mister! Don't mention it. I'm Goji-chan, by the way. Nice to meet you. She extends her finger to me once more. Nice to meet you. Shake your finger and look up at her. She's about 7 times my height. I won't even go up to her knees. She's clad in a cheerleading uniform that exposes her plump thighs and lithe tummy? I don't know how to pronounce that. From Game One Hades in that on the mouse follow-up clip that he made. Oh yeah, that clip. Like, when I saw that kind of made my day. Because it's nice, like, to see them just, like, him just, like, talking about it and say just, like, oh, well, I mean, despite, you know, it being a, like, a size game, it's still pretty whimsical and cute. And her breasts are insane. Each one's gotta be bigger than her head. She's got this golden flowing hair, too. The way it shimmers in the sun is familiar. Wait a second. Goji. My eyes widen. No. It can't be. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Is your first name Hifumi? How did you... Wait a second. Those eyes. That voice. Naoya? Niwa? I am horrible at pronouncing names, so I do apologize. Open tummy. Oh my god, the game already got me. Hifumi scoops me up and hugs me to her chest. Naoya. She smiles as her head trembles. It's been so long. Where have you been? Sorry, my family had to move away for work. Hope you're not mad at me. Of course I'm not mad at you. Being picked up like this is weird. But I could get used to it. Uh-huh. I wonder why. I wonder why you could get used to it. My body relaxes as her bust envelops me. I'm just glad to finally see you again. Likewise. Hifumi's lip trembles as she takes a deep breath. She holds me against her chest for one more moment before putting me back down. Sorry about picking you up like that, by the way. I don't know what came over me. Don't worry about it. I've been needing one of your hugs. Thank you. But what the hell happened to you? Fumi shrugs. No idea. Just like every other giant, I kinda just started growing one day. Glance down at Hifumi's chest. Are you still growing? Mm-hmm. Hell yeah! She is my favorite. Hi, Devira. Uh-oh, that sounds important. Yeah, that means orientation is starting. Aw, crap. Don't worry, we can still make it. Pick me up. I'll guide you to the park. Aye, aye. Fumi picks me up, rests me on her shoulder, and starts jogging over the campus. I hold on to her hair to steady myself, but it's a pretty smooth ride. And the view's pretty good, too. Is it now? Really, is it now? I wonder why that could be. Her chest wobbles, shakes, and claps with every stride she takes. Oh, her side boob looks right and pretty. Last time I saw her, she was flat as a board, that whole head shorter than me. I welcome this shape, do you now? Wasted chance for a booba scene. I'm sure it'll happen later. Either in this demo or in the game. They can't not do that. The Giantess taxi. Exactly. And here we are. Hifumi stands in the center of the park with me still on her shoulder. Are you okay staying up there, or do you want to be let down? Hifumi holds her chest for a moment to stop it from moving. I'm fine up here for now. It's oddly cozy. Hifumi seems oddly content with that statement. I do have to say my favorite of the time I've seen is the blue-haired one. Oh, we're gonna get to the blue-haired woman. I also love her. The school president ascends to the stage and begins delivering a speech. She's only twice as tall as me. 5 years ago, she would be considered a titan amongst women. Now she's puny by comparison. Actually, now that I look around at my classmates, Fumi's pretty small. Other students are twice Hifumi's height. Some even triple her height. So, I'm not sure if I caught this. Maybe just do they specify that it's only women that goes through this, or is it like anyone of any gender could go through this transformation? Have I told you I tried making a visual novel before? I don't think you have. And I know my landlady is at least 4 times her height. President starts giving the usual spiel about how wonderful Jotun University is and how we better spend our 4 years here to the full Jotun. I feel like that's a term for giant, right? I feel like I've heard that before. I am guessing just woman. That would make sense. That would make sense considering the demographic, but yeah. Oh, Jotun is like the Norse. I thought it was Norse. I thought it was Norse. Cause they're scared of the devs are just like just like, oh yes, this only affects women because this, that, and that. Developers, if you're watching, I mean no ill will against you. I'm just having fun. I want to make it clear. I'm just having fun with it. I used the program. It was a pain to use, which is why I never got. Oh yeah, that's fair. Or femboy giant. Ooh, femboy giants. My beloved. I'm sure she's trying to impart good advice to us, but I can't focus. There's too many big ladies around. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just giantess, but it's fine. It is the name of the game after all. Too many. Giants are terrifying creatures, but me, I just think they're neat. I just think they're neat. Something I can't quite put into words. I glance around the park and see a ring road around the perimeter. There's a variety of classrooms and cafes. Right now there's also some students setting up booths. Some look fun, others look more professional. Get involved, make friends. You'll only be a college student once. The president's eyes meet with mine, but only for a moment. Make the most of it. Crowd of students disperse and Hifumi starts walking around campus. Wow, there's so many clubs. I don't know what to check out. Heck, I don't know if I'll even have time for clubs. What do you mean? I'm in Jotun U's cheerleading team. The training gets pretty intense and the team meets pretty often. I'm also starting a modeling gig soon, so that'll eat up even more of my time. Aw, so you won't have a lot of time to hang out? Yeah, but don't worry, I'll make time for you when I can. Thanks. I pat Hifumi's cheek. Hifumi's chest starts to vibrate. Whoops, hold up. Fumi pulls a phone from under her boob and presses it to her ear. Yellow? What? Already? Okay, sorry, I'll be over. Hifumi hangs up. I take it that's the cheerleading team? Yep. The captain's a real hard ass. She apparently wants us to practice again today. The school's hosting its first soccer game tomorrow. She really wants to make a good first impression. I get that. Me too, but she doesn't have to be so mean about it. Sorry, Niawa. Fumi hugs me against her cheek one more time before putting me back down. I gotta go. She kneels down next to me. Can I get your number, though? Absolutely. Fumi and I exchange numbers. Thanks, Niawa. Fumi sends me a picture of a funny cat. Did you get that? Yep. Okay, good. I'll be texting you a lot. We got a lot to catch up on. Later, buddy. Fumi waves goodbye to me. Later. Fumi disappears into the crowd of students. Can't believe she's finally back. After all these years, she just randomly shows back up. I get her back as quickly as I lost her. Fumi will be pretty busy, it seems. I should hang out with her whenever I get the chance. She could disappear again for all I know. As long as I'm here, I might as well check out some of the booths. What should I check out? Alright, we got Political Club, Recreation Club, and Food. We can go to all of these. We have to go to all of these, but which one do you guys want to go to first? Food? Let's go to food. Should check out what food is available around here. Can't survive off convenience store bentos forever. I head to the southern half of the park and am greeted by a whirlwind of smells. Sweet smells, salty smells, savory smells. Korean food, Mexican food. Yes, Mexican food. Love Mexican food. Let's go. There's a wide variety of booths lined up advertising local restaurants. Yeah, with a gust of wind, all the smells die out. Except for one. The familiar scent of pork broth and salt. Ramen. It's rich, yet not overpowering. I take another whip and follow the scent to the source. And find a giant woman standing beside a booth covered with bowls full of ramen. She's around double Fumi's height. She has a flat chest, massive thighs, and an even bigger ponytail. She's more hair than woman. Yet her ponytail looks so smooth and bouncy. I kinda want to pet it. Oi! A woman beckons nearby students who are standing and hands some business cards. Come on, come on! Taste the greatest ramen in all Junchunchi! Forget the giant. Give me the giant food, right? Oh my god, they dared to make a flat chest girl. I will say they actually do have a decent variety of like body types for the girls. Like, there's a lot of diversity there. I think I can see Dooney in that hair. It's a oh hush. I could hide in her hair. Any flavor, any topping, any time you like. She's speaking with a pronounced Kansai accent. I have no idea what a Kansai accent is. I'm very ignorant. I'm so sorry. Isn't trying to hide it in slightest. She manages to get quite a few people to come up and taste her ramen, but she never seems quite satisfied. Basically, okay, so it's southern. She's constantly moving, always hustling. A meter could crash on top of her right now, and she would still find a way to keep chilling your product. At least that's just the impression I got. Is it okay if I try some? I'm starving. Absolutely! The woman picks me up, places me on her table, and hands me a noodle straight from a bowl. The fact that it has to be just a noodle. Okay, I'm here. Dooney, what the fuck? Why the fuck? Valis! I don't think you hang around here enough. I'm capable of changing my size. I can be big. For a short period of time, but I can be big! I mean like strong Texan, cartoonish southern like farmer. I will do what I can. Here you are. Try all you like. I take a bite out of the noodle. Salty, savory flavor fills my mouth. I start gnawing on the noodle like a rabbit eating a carrot. Or, you know, if you're Trixie eating a carrot, let be Trixie. Enjoying yourself? I swallow and take a deep breath to stop myself from choking. Yeah, wow, that's good. I let go of the noodle and wipe my mouth. Thank you. Don't mention it. The woman reaches into her apron and hands me a small business card. I accept it and give it a closer look. Yugiri Ramen. The front of the card features the hours and a little logo. The back of the card has a little city map showing the location. That's the name. Owned by the one and only I love the derpy look here. Owner of the finest restaurant in Jotun. Eventually. What do you mean eventually? That was delicious. The restaurant isn't exactly open yet. This is more of a soft opening. There's a way to test out recipes and give out free advertising. Well, it worked. Like some broth off my lips. You just earned yourself a customer. Happy to hear it. Are you sitting here too? Mm-hmm. Starting this year, in fact. Hey, me too. Sweet, what's your name? Nawa Nakagawa. Good name. Strong name. Yu looks me over. Might just have what it takes. What do you mean by that? Oh, don't worry about that. But if you ever need a meal or just some place to study, don't forget about me, okay? I'll give you the classmate discount. Thank you. I look forward to it. Heck yeah. Can you let me down now? For sure. Yu puts me off the table and puts me back on the ground. Don't be a stranger, you hear? I won't. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I walk away with a full belly. I'm gonna save here real quick because I need to run to the restroom real quick, so I will be right back. Since he's not here, zipper hole? Zipper hole. I can do that real quick before I go. Okay, there we go. Alright, I will be right back. I need to run to the restroom. One in the hallway. I just need to figure out how. Ah!
Become small.
What are you talking about? You were always that size. You were always that small.
Huh.
It's just, you know, you were spoiled by the fact that I was smaller than you, that you forgot just how big you were.
You know, that's fair. That does sound right.
Yeah, it sounds completely right. And I'd never lied to my friend.
Yeah, that checks out.
Shrink gaslighting! Like, let's see. I do think she has a really fun personality. I like her vibe. Are you sorry? It's okay. I'm sorry, I scared you. Yeah, what do you want? What do you want?
Oh, I was just gonna say you should play 1,000 Year Door. I played it and it was really fun.
I see. I see. I see.
I really scared you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I didn't know how to get your attention, so I just poked you.
So sneaking didn't work, so our only option is to kill. Have fun with it. I am back. Yeah. I normally don't even like ramen, but that was heresy. What do you mean you don't normally like ramen? Ramen is delicious. Also, thanks for the hydrate. I don't mind working for her too. I'll pay rent somehow. I remember to ask her about job opportunities next time I see her. What should I check out? Alright. We got the Recreation Club and we have the Poodle Club. Which one should we go with? Recreation? Alright. Working ourselves up then. I also saved the political club for last because it's a political club, so yeah. You should definitely check out some recreational clubs. It's the best way to make new friends. I head to the east side of the park. There's sports clubs, art clubs, book clubs. The sports club seems too competitive. I just want to have fun, that could be it. Art club members look and smell a bit eccentric. I haven't read a book in forever though. I checked out the gaming clubs, but they only play either gacha games or team-based first-person shooters. None of the clubs really excite or interest me. Wish they did though. It'd make making friends a lot easier. There's a fortune-telling club. Look around but find nothing of the sort. Even here, it seems like there's nothing for me. I eventually come across a woman sitting in a chair who looks just as lonely as I do. She looks about a head taller than Hifumi. Thick glasses, sweatshirts, and a t-shirt that looks homemade. She's sitting with a stack of flyers nestled tightly in her lap. Her right leg is bouncing and she seems to be muttering to herself. I remember doing that in school. Like, I would move my legs, like, while I was sitting in a desk, and I have had other students tell me to stop, because it was distracting for them. Aw, chubby cutie, very chubby cutie. She looks like a lost puppy. I just learned her and makes me want to take care of her. My body moves towards her. Excuse me, what? Blah! The woman jumps awake as if she was struck by a lightning bolt. Blah 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 blah! Excuse me? The woman slaps her cheek to it and takes a deep breath. Irishai, welcome to the Retro Game Club. My name is Fuko. Oh yeah, pleased to meet you. The woman hands me a flyer. It's written in Comic Sans and has an intricate border that features. There's several chibis of the woman before me. There's one painting something on a wall. One sitting in front of a computer, one sitting beside DJ equipment with headphones on, and another barking orders at the others through a megaphone. It's absolutely adorable. What do you do here? Well, I play old games, repair old PCs, and scour the internet for old ROMs and promotional art. Do you like old games too? Well, yeah, I love them. Especially obscure ones. Really? Oh yeah, the weirder the better. Yatta! I finally found a fellow otaku! Hey, let's not go too far. What's your favorite Dujin game? Mine's gotta be Monster Girl Rancher too! I know what that is referencing. Waifu material into retro. Exactly. Actually, I think Deadly Made Labyrinth might be better. Cowgirl Apocalypse is pretty baller too, though. I don't actually have a favorite Dujin game. I don't think I've ever played one. One says something unintelligible. I have no idea how she made any of those sounds with her mouth. We can fix that, though. What time works for you? And what would you like to meet first? What's your shoe size? Do you have a favorite soda? What's your opinion on aliens? You ever see a cryptid? You want to know what chemtrails smell like? Women's questions get increasingly more esoteric and off-topic. I don't know which one to answer first. Legos. Wait, I can't buy club member numero uno over yet. I need to clean the club room. The woman abandons her chair and runs off. So sorry, come visit anytime after today. Please, please, please. I just need to desincify the room first. The woman disappears in the crowds of students. What a mysterious girl. I do like retro games. And nerdy girls. Couldn't hurt to check it out. I fold the flyer and tuck it in neatly into my pocket. What should I check out? So many options to pick from. Political. I'm back. No, oh. Of all the characters, of course, this is the chubby one you came back to. I'm in the mood to see some unhinged opinions. You're very, very brave now. I head towards the west part of the park and see a bunch of different booths. Charity clubs, religious clubs, socialist clubs. Club with a bunch of girls wearing funky, not fucky, funky robes and funkier hats. I'm 90% sure that's one's a cult. I bump into something hard and land on my butt again. You think I'd be used to it by now, but no. I look up to see a woman clad in nothing but a karate gi. Her hair is a mix of stark black and bloody red. She's absolutely shredded. Yes, buff giantess. Here we go. Here's a giantess for you, Dolia. She's around 3 times Sufumi's height. It looks like she could shrug off a nuclear bomb. She's grinning ear to ear and showing off her dagger-like teeth. There's a relentless passion in her eyes. It's as terrifying as it is exhilarating. Hey, you! She points down at me. Do you like big girls? I do. Are you upset with the status quo? Sure am. Then do I have the club for you? She plucks a tiny flyer from her table and places it in my hands. She's deceptively gentle. I take a look at the flyer. It reads Giant Student Union at the top and is coded top to bottom with revolution I can do this, Junie. I can pronounce that right. Oh my god! Iconography and vocabulary. It's very cool, though. Come overthrow the tiny elites. Protect your persecuted giant sisters. The woman flexes. The revolution is inevitable. Where will you be when we win? Will you stand with us or against us? Not a big fan of how political. Okay. Now, yeah, you went to the political club. What the fuck were you expecting? You even said you wanted just like some unhinged opinions. That would be like if I went. Let's see, hold on. Big buff and bitchin' women, if you know, can watch. That would be like if I went to go get a burger. Like a big burger. And then I took a bite into it and I complained how meaty it was. Big versus small mindset, yeah. But she is pretty cute. That depends. Are all giants as cute as you? Okay, this is adorable. This is absolutely adorable. I love this expression. The woman's eyes widen as her body flinches, but only for a moment. Of course! Strength and beauty are one and the same. Neatly fold up the flyer and place it in my pocket. So, what does this club do? We discuss science theory, the supremacy of giant culture, and do charity work. What kind of charity work? Yeah. Let's not go into the other two. Sponsoring giants that want to move here, donating to various giant relief organizations, stuff like that. What would giants need relief for? Lots of giants outgrow their homes and clothes with nowhere to go. We make sure they have somewhere to call home. I do really like the world building in this game. Like, it is cool that, like, we get some, like, tidbits here and there. And just, like, how this world works, or, like, how the city is supposed to work. Oh. Seems even giants have problems. That's really sweet of you guys. Damn straight. The militant language of the flyer doesn't match her at all. Oi, Jun! What are you doing talking to that bug? I turn around and see some other GSU students in Facebook. I'm looking at this. Is this just the teacher? Is this just the principal? But just like given a different set of... I need to look at the other character again. Well, actually, I can do that now. Hold on. I feel like this is supposed to be either this is the, like, they're just reusing assets here, or could be her daughter. It could be her daughter. That is true. We don't know. Oh, hello there. I turn around and see other GSU students. Eh? I'm trying to get him to join the club, of course. Why? He's the enemy. Student head shorter than the woman in front of me. Kiva, thank you for the re-subscription. Big women. Big women good. We love big women. Amen. Let me show you how to properly deal with tinies. The student thrusts her foot forward. I close my eyes and brace for impact, but it never comes. Hold on. What are you doing? The goer tries to shake her leg free from Jun's grasp, but it fails. Let go of me. Let me crush this bastard. Doesn't it make more sense for us to bring tinies into our club? No point in breaking tools until we use them, right? Goer narrows her eyes at Jun, but lowers her foot. Oh, I see. You want to raise some infiltrators. The cohort grins. Good thinking, Jun. Core points at me. But if he acts out of line once, you know what will happen, right? Don't worry, I'll break it. And good. Good. Core spots a giant twice her size and runs towards her. Excuse me, sister, would you like to be liberated? My body relaxes, and I finally excel. Two buff giantess, yes. Okay, there were two buff giants. So I think you can only date this one. So, make of that as you will. Didn't realize there was someone in my breath. Thanks for saving me. Don't mention it. Jun, right? Yep, Jun Lee. Pleasure to meet ya. Is this like a future Rama threat? Jun bows. Oh my god, you're hanging on to my boob, Azri. Naoya Nakagawa. So you can blend in with the rest of the character. Oh my gosh. You know, at some point, I wouldn't mind. Something I wouldn't mind doing in the future is doing like a dating sim stream, but you guys are just like dating me, or like going on a date with me. It'll be like kind of like an interactive, choose your own adventure type stream. Let alone, let alone I was on there. Hi, Azri. A bound response. Good name. Jun nods. Strong name. Jun's eyes flicker towards a group of passing students. Whoops, gotta go. Gotta try to recruit those guys too. Huh, no problem. I wave goodbye to her. Pleasure meeting you. Pleasure's all mine. Now you better come to our meetings. If you don't, I'll squish ya. Jun presents a flyer to a student roughly her height. Excuse me, man, are you interested in liberation? Jun's got some eccentric friends, but she seems nice deep down. Now, a giant revolution really does happen. It would be nice to have some allies. It hurt to go to a meeting or two. Who knows? They might have snacks there. Also, here, political radicals are really easy. If you just agree with them long enough, they'll let you do whatever you want. Get the good or bad ending. Yeah, basically. You got plenty of location options. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Also, yes, very much needs to something like that for scientific reasons. We see Dooney here, so the only ending that's bad is the stream ends. I spend the rest of the day exploring every nook and cranny in the school. I know where every classroom, cafe, and office is, and I'm exhausted. My legs feel like jelly, my mouth is dry, and my eyelids are heavy. And now I have to walk home. Damn it. I start heading home and only get more tired with every step. This place is really, really big. Oh fuck. I did not mean to do that. You know, let me put it here. Okay, there we go. Sure, there's trains and buses, but they're woefully inefficient for regular people like me. This city is designed for giants first and foremost. I really need to make some giant friends. Having them carry them around would make traversal so much easier. Turn a corner and bump into something soft, warm, fleshy for the dozenth time today. You'd think I'd be used to it by this point, but no. Land on my butt, open my eyes, and... let's go! I think this one's gonna be Asri's favorite. You know, just gonna call it a hunch. Gonna call it... So you see, the stream doesn't have to end if you have a wide, lively imagination. Hochi mama! Mom jeans, sleek glasses, blue hair tied to a neat little braid, chubby frame. Absolutely insane breasts. Just one of her breasts is bigger than my parents' house. It's my landlady, no doubt about it. Nyala, are you alright? I didn't hurt you, did I? She leans down and pokes me. I'm alright, Mrs. P. Don't you worry. My body tenses up when her index finger presses down on me. It doesn't hurt. In fact, it's pretty cozy. Almost like a weighted blanket. Are you sure? Maya keeps rubbing and prodding me with her finger. Don't underestimate falls. You'd be surprised how much damage a little trip can cause. Maya's finger starts laying down my pelvis. Shove her finger off and quickly stand off. I swear I'm fine, Mrs. B. Thank you for worrying about me, though. No need for thanks. I'm just doing my job. She is so fucking cute. She is so fucking cute. I mean, I'll be honest, I think she is my favorite. So how did orientation go? Make any new friends? I wouldn't say made, but I reconnected with an old one. Aw, that's so sweet. Don't go breaking your heart now, you hear? How do you know my friend's a girl? You don't seem like you have a lot of guy friends. I'm not sure how to take that. What gave it away? Not sure. You just seem like you get along better with women. Okay then. How's the apartment so far? You have any problems? Did the previous tenants leave any damage to the owner report? Nothing that I could see. Everything seems fine so far. Gets hot as balls in the morning though. Then use the air conditioning. But it's expensive. No, it isn't. Maya's giggling grows louder. Yeah, the tiny apartments barely generate any utility cost. Go on, put the AC on blast. Make your apartment an ice chest if you want. You sure? Positive. Alright, no takebacks. Turn Dooney into... Oh! Alright. Here we go. And now I'm a giant genie. Phenomenal cosmic power! Itty bitty little space. There we go. Oh, you give me a genie tail too. Okay, hold on. Let's see. It's been a bit. How do I... Okay, here we go. Can't really see all that well. Hold on. Okay, yeah, you can see it there. Alright, no takes, Max. Maya smiles. So, how are you adjusting to life in Jotun so far? It's pretty alright so far. Well, restaurants are pretty good, but getting around sucks. Right? I can imagine how hard it'd be to move around here with those little legs of yours. Big Dooney and big dating while... Hi, Merc! It's been a bit. May I have to wash my nose big time into this? Yeah, Azri? Yeah? I wonder, what is making your nose so messy? You know, is it the, you know, the mommy in the game? Or the mommy, like the mommy genie you see in front of you? Want me to carry you home? She is so cute. If you don't mind. Not at all. Maya scoots me up and puts me on her shoulder. Hang onto her sweater for dear life. There's a world of difference between being 12 meters high and 50 meters high. The temperature is different, the wind current is different, but the view is nice. No longer seeing everything from a worm's eye view. In there. You okay up there? Yeah. Save myself, sit upright, intertwine my fingers with her sweater's fabric. Don't you worry about me. Okay. Maya begins walking home. Wow. At our current pace, we'll be back in 2 minutes instead of 40. Genie all day, every day. I'm surprised you didn't see my other comment. Wait. Answer your question. Hold on. Oh, I got distracted by the Genie redeem. Hold on. I just met this lady. If anything happens to her, I will kill everyone in this room, including myself. Soon, Genie. Same rules with this lady apply to her. Aww. Well, good to know if we ever play Among Us together, Azri. I'm completely safe. Are you feeling homesick at all? Lord knows I cried like a baby my first night at college. Why did you do that? Moving out's hard. You don't know anybody. Your family's gone. Your bed feels different. Everything's in a different place. It's just not home. I can't help but nod. Yeah, I know what you mean. I already miss my mom's cooking. My dad welcoming me home. My dog. Maya pats my head with her fingertip. Don't you worry. This place will feel like home soon enough. And if you're desperate for some home cooking, don't be afraid to stop on by. I always make a little too much for dinner. Thank you. My body leans into Maya's finger. Her wrap is so warm and inviting. Her warmth makes me slowly drift off to sleep. That's mighty kind of you. Are you hungry now? Got some curry I can reheat? Maybe tomorrow. I'm exhausted. Sorry. Don't be. You had a big day. Maya approaches my apartment, opens my balcony window, and puts me into my bedroom. Well, I know who not to play Among Us with. Hi, little. Alright, so one thing I will say, just as a little bit of a nitpick with this game, like, obviously, sprite work is wonderful, like, all the character designs look wonderful. I kind of wish it would do more with, like, I think in this instance specifically, like, every other instance was fine. Like, with, the size servants and whatnot. And this, like, I'm trying to, like, form my opinions correctly, just as a little feedback / nitpick. I think, because, like, without any context, if you were to look at this screenshot, you would just assume this is just normal, and not really just, like, any, like, size difference going on. I think if you can do it, again, this is just a nitpick, so don't take my words or anything to heart. I think it would be nice if, like, either you could have her, like, you can open the window and just, like, see her outside. I think that would be really, really cool. Maybe have, like, a nice balcony. To interact with her that way. There's also, like, you could also, let's see, maybe not. Hi, T. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription. Or just, like, have images of, like, interacting like that. Yeah, it's only with this background specifically, because, like, with, like, when we were at, like, the city, or the park, I feel like that's fine, because, like, you can leave it up to your imagination. But, well, granted, you could do the same thing here, but just, like, it kind of breaks. I think that's what I'm kind of getting. It kind of breaks the immersion a little bit compared to just, like, every other place. it's just this background where I feel like, yeah, like, you know, just something like that to tell us, hey, she is giant. I don't know. That's my nitpick. That's my little nitpick. I don't want you staying in bed all day tomorrow, you hear? Study, work out, read a book, hang out with people. You're young. Make the most of it, you hear? Okay, Mom. Aw, she liked that. I mean, Mrs. P. You're fine. You can just call me Maya. You... We gotta work, so... Oh. I am now bigger. Thank you. Thank you, T. I appreciate you. A pat her index finger. Thanks for looking out for me. Anytime. Good night. Maya closes my balcony door, waves goodbye, and heads back. Yeah, like, if you could, like, look out the balcony and interact with her that way, I think that would be probably better. Like, you know, I know Sprite work, because, like, I know Sprite works a lot, like, hard, and I don't want to just, like, make make demands, like, oh, do this, because I know it's hard work. So I don't want to, like, be just, like, unreasonable. But if it's possible, I would like to see something like that. Also, unrelated. Hang on, I don't trust that person. No, Mom, come back. Wait, was that a bot? I thought it was just a troll coming in and being doom posty. What was I gonna say before I got off track? Hold on, I'm trying to think. I think I was saying something just like, well, maybe it was a troll. Yeah, I thought maybe it was a troll. Yeah. Damn it! Now I don't remember what I was gonna say. Hey, potato. Yeah. I don't remember. What was I gonna say? I think I was gonna say something along the lines of... Damn it. Little shut up. That's not what I was gonna say. Oh, right. Okay, I remember now. I am curious about the numbers on... This isn't really a complaint. I'm curious what the numbers on, the bottom right are supposed to be. Because as far as I can tell, you can't really interact with it. So, I am curious what that's supposed to be. Turn towards my bed and my body collapses. I don't shower. I don't brush my teeth. I don't even change into my pajamas. There's no time or energy for that. Alright, so now we're officially starting the game for real now. And we got a little bit of charisma because we called EnVtuber an angel, so. So let's see. We can contact... Is this random? Well, then again, I don't remember if I already tried to contact Maya before or not. No. Okay, so we can do a few things. We can have tea, which... I believe it's tea. I think that raises your... I want to say that raises your... This... Okay, so this, like... increases your courage. Right, it was courage. This is courage. This is empathy. One moment, let me take a drink of water. You can have me? Oh, you want me to have you, T? I mean, if you say so. Hold on. But yeah, I believe this one raises empathy. This one is empathy. This one, I'm pretty sure is charisma. The book is intelligence, and sleeping refills your health. And then, of course, we have the phone to contact people if they're available. So, which one should we do first, chat? So, basically in order. Yeah, actually is in order. Charisma, intelligence, courage. Yeah, I did not realize that until now. If only there was still the Vor Redeem. I don't have that right now. Maybe later. When I'm feeling up to it. Oh my god, do need more. Hi, Num Nums. It can be anything. Maybe empathy? We can do empathy. They're drawing right, my empathy increased by 5. Alright. Also phone? Alright. Alright, the phone is unavailable. Yeah, sometimes the phone will be unavailable, so, like, we won't be able to do that. Let's see. Courage. My courage increased by 1. I will say, even though you do have to play as a male, this is a really cute design for the male character. I gotta say, like, if I'm gonna be playing a guy, at least make it a cute guy and not a generic guy. If you want, you can use this. That is a big one. Oh, that's really cute. Hold on. Hold on. I'm probably changing the maid outfit. That is really cute. Hold on. And if it'll track properly. There you go. Oh, that is a big image. Yeah, we're gonna place you here. Hold on tight, alright? Alright, little Mia. Make myself a little bit bigger. Oh, you can't see you. Hold on. Okay. I'll put you there for now. One problem being so big, I had to like make sure just like something is visible. Okay, there we go. That should be good. That should be good. I just now noticed. Hi, Sora. Hi, Sora. How are you doing? I'm totally playing a very innocent game. Extremely innocent game. But how are you doing, friend? So good. How do you get wait, hold on. How do people get on you as Shibis? Basically they just send me like a transparent PNG. And you know, I usually add that to my items on VTube Studio, and then whenever they redeem it, Assuming I recognize them, I add them to wherever they want on my body. So good. I'm happy to have you, though, Sora. And I can only assume who put me on the booba. Man, it sure is, it sure is a wonder, ooh, can I be on it? You can. You can if you redeem it, yeah. It's only like, I think 750, so it's not all that expensive. Giants in Hebrew lore are known as Nephilim, and are thought to be the offspring between humans and fallen angels. That's really it. I think I remember reading this. I did not know that. Because the only thing I knew about Nephilim is the Devil May Cry reboot interpretation of Nephilim, where it's just like half angel, half demon. There's somewhere you can't see me. I wonder where you would want to be. Sure is a mystery. Let's see. I assume not just anyone can hop on. Let's see. Hold on. Before that, let's see. My kink has lore. What the? Yeah, there's a lot of lore in this game. A surprisingly good bit of like world building and whatnot. But anyway, I assume not just anyone can hop on. If you give me like an image, a transparent PNG image, and as long as it's like appropriate, then like yeah, I could put you in. But I can't you just like whenever you're redeeming stuff, you're just gonna have to remind me, because like a lot of people give me like transparent images and whatnot, so I can't keep track of everything. Angel human sex. Num-nums, everything's a kink. Everything is a kink. Excuse me. In Hindu mythology, humans grew to tremendous size during the Satya Yuga, which is the first of the world cycle. And why can't I pronounce things? God damn it. Cycles in Hinduism. During this era, humanity was governed by the gods and goodness reigned supreme. Greek mythology in particular has tons of giants. I can confirm, they do. They do. Anything is a kink if you think hard enough. Just don't think too hard. Yeah! Yeah, Asri. Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely true. You have the Gigantus, which were the children of Uranus and Gaia. Think too hard, get hard. There's also the Cyclops, which were giant one-eyed folk who ate some of Odysseus' friends, and hold on. Oh my god, hang on, I know Greek mythology. Aldeus? I think it's Aldeus. I might be wrong. In the Odyssey. Then you have the... I have no idea how to pronounce that. Each of them have 50 hands and 100 arms and help Zeus overthrow the Titans in the Tainanamachi. In Japan, we got the Daidarabachi and the Gashtakurus. These are just some examples. If you dig deep enough, you can find a giant in just about any mythology. Humanity has always had a fascination with big people. They kinda do. They kinda do. Alright, so on the phone right now. I'm sorry, Azri. I remember that 100 hands guy from SMT. This takes a lot of inspiration from like Persona and SMT, like these sections of the game. Let's see, who to call on? Only you in the back with the jacket. What two gods were the Hecaton children of? That's right, great work. Feel a bit more intelligent now. Uranus and Gaia didn't just sire the Gigantus, they also sired the Cyclops and the Hecaton. Oh my, I can't pronounce shit. The ball sack fell to the earth, and the blood from it seeped into the earth, creating the Gigantus and the Cyclops. Now, as far as how that's supposed to work, I got some theories. We can't go into those theories. That's a lot of big words, right? Excuse me. But then it's annoying. Yeah, I could imagine it's pretty annoying. Alright, so we got... So let's see, we got, so we got the phone unlocked again. If we want to, like, call someone, we could go to sleep, or we could do, charisma, intelligence, courage, or empathy. Which one, if, like, we want to, like, you know, go into. Big words equal more intelligent. I guess, in a sense, yeah. Why does life hate someone else just started mowing the yacht? Oh, I'm so sorry, Lil, man. Gotta get those yard mowed before winter comes in, I guess. Even though winter's gonna, like, eventually just kill all... Oh wait, but you're in the hotter part of the country, so I guess that doesn't work. Dude, intelligent. And reading the book, my intelligence is increased by 5. Right, Pollen is my worst NA. Yeah. Let's increase our charisma. But then let's go interact with you. On my way home, when I realized I haven't had lunch yet, but I don't know what to eat. Pizza? No. The pizza around here sucks. Chicken? No, just had that last night. Mexican? I would, but there aren't any real Mexican places open here yet. I would kill for a giant quesadilla. Oh, a giant quesadilla sounds so good. Alright, welcome back, Azri. There's gotta be something good. Just blows from the north and engulfs me. The scent of salt noodle salty part shoots up my nose and almost gives me a kidney stone then and there. My mouth begins to water. The hair on my neck and arms stands on end. That's the smell of ramen, no doubt about it. My body moves on its own and begins to follow the delectable scent for 20 minutes until I reach a restaurant. It looks new, but old at the same time. Windows are dirty, there's weeds growing out of the pavement around it, but the sun outside looks brand new. Features a little chibi mascot next to a bowl of ramen. I'm amazed that logo hasn't been sued yet. Maybe the restaurant recently changed ownership. Maybe this was for release forever and somebody finally stepped up to rent it out. I can see that happening. There's a ton of buildings in each ward that are still unused because some people are afraid of having 20-meter neighbors. I won't be deterred. The smell is too good to overlook. I enter through the tiny entrance and... boxes. Boxes everywhere, almost all of which are several times bigger than my apartment. Cups, bowls, packets, ingredients, furniture even. Look back behind me to make sure I'm not intruding, and I'm not. The sign on the door said they're open. No other customers seem to be in here beside me. He just pulls a Tom and Jerry and floats towards us. That would be... The only scene that's available is a booth for Class 3 Giants, a booth for Class 2 Giants, and a bar that can fit both of those classes. But nothing for normal-sized folk like me. I've been standing here for 15 seconds and nobody's come to greet me yet. At least the floor looks clean. I probably mentioned this before, but in Portland, allergies would get so bad that it was like I had to... Oh no! Giant footsteps rapidly approached the counter. 2 seconds later, a giant clad in a plain white tee and a red apron behind the counter, panting and covered in sweat. Arashai! Welcome to... He stops talking and looks around. Hello? Is anyone there? Alright, chat. You could say I'm down here, or you could say it's me, Barack Obama. Whichever you guys want to go with. Actually, I'll save here just in case. I'm down here. Obama down is one of a kind. I'm seeing 2 things for Obama, so let's do Obama. I am curious, I have not picked this one, so. It's me, former president of the United States, Barack Obama. You! He looks down at me with grit teeth and murder in eye. I'm in danger. It sinks to you that... Hey, you're not Obama, I guess. Yeah? Yeah, you do? What were you gonna do? Just like that, all her rage and murderous intent vanishes. I am no longer in danger. I have questions. So many questions. Many questions. I don't want to answer. You and me both, buddy. You and me both. What do you have against Obama? Don't worry about it. Let me help you out. Someone didn't vote. I mean, I don't know where this is supposed to take place, actually. Hey, you're lost, I want to know. You walks around the counter, scoops me up in her hand, and places me atop of a napkin before looking around again. What are you looking for? Many of your size. You use size and pinches the bridge of her nose. God damn it, nothing shows up on time. You're not ready. Why does the sign say you're open? Have food cooking, tea boiling, a chair, a bowl, and utensils. If I can serve food, the shop is open. Huh. Hell of a work ethic. Damn right. I only got pork ramen right now, though. Is that alright? Do you have anything besides ramen? What did I just say? Probably because giants can't vote or something. I swear if it's something like that. Hey, Danny, how's the demo is really good so far. I'm enjoying the world building. The writing's a lot of fun. The sprite work is really nice to look at. One pork ramen, please. One tiny ramen coming right up. You take this soup spoon, fills it with broth, a crumb of pork, and a single ramen noodle, place it atop a coaster in front. I do like this. I think this is really cool. Like, I love stuff like this where it's just like making something into like a different item if they're like tinier. You know, one of the main reasons why I like Sai so much. You can do a lot of things with it. Go. It had to go. What did I just say? The steam alone nearly burns my eyebrows off, but the smell is so good. I want to douse myself in the broth. I wish to become one with the soup, but my cowardly body refuses to take the plunge. I mean, you have the shock absorber, so in theory, you might be okay. Do so. You snaps a toothpick in half and gingerly plunges into the chunk of pork. What is a mere toothpick to her is a veritable spear to me. I lift the spear up, blow on the pork twice before biting into it. Sweet broth and salty, tender pork filled my mouth and graced me with a divine flavor. Bet he did it just for a reaction. That could be it. Ooh, are you okay? Ooh, the flavor is so erotic. My body moves on its own and keeps filling my mouth with succulent meat. At this rate, I will likely choke and die. But I can't stop. This meat is too good. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription. Much appreciated. Okay, just gotta keep my phone close and not take too in case connection wants to screw with me big time today. Yu grimaces and starts moving backwards just as I finish the pork chunk. Reason comes flowing back into me as I wipe my mouth with a giant napkin. Pardon me, just that ramen was even better the second time. Yu takes out a notepad and crouches down to bring yourself to my eye level. Tell me everything. What you liked, what you didn't like, what could be improved, everything. Well, for starters, the meat was salty, but not too salty. It was exactly as salty as it should have been. It complemented the broth instead of competing with it. Yu nods with a content grin and motions for me to continue. It wasn't oily either. Felt clean. Yu sighs with a smile. That's good to hear. I tend to use leaner cuts. Why do you do that? Health reasons? No. Leaner servings make customers full slower, which makes them more likely to order more sides. You sneaky devil. I'm running a business, not a charity. Not my fault if people have bad eating habits. The pork didn't feel gamey or cold either. I've been to so many ramen places where the broth's hot, but the pork's so cold. Yeah, those bastards shouldn't be in business. It ain't hard to cook things at appropriate temperatures. That's very clever. I like this woman. Now, as for the broth, bend over and submerge my lips in the broth. An enigmatic, mature, subtle sweetness cascades over my tongue. Click my tongue, trying to comprehend the flavor before going back in for a second gulp. Then a third gulp. And then a fourth gulp. Then, you gently tucked my shirt back by the collar, laying me on my butt. Slow down there. Tell your host what you think first. It's different. Are you saying my broth has a good personality? No. I just have a palate of a 6-year-old. I have trouble comprehending any flavor more complex than cafe curry. Huh, well, I'm glad I can pop your gourmand cherry. It almost tastes like a sauce or a marinade, but only at the end. Batch of Yu's lived curls. What did you put in it? What family recipe? I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. What if I married into the family? Could you tell me then? Yu smiles out. Yu smiles down at me. I know that smile all too well. That's the smile a kindergarten teacher gives their student after the student proposes to them. I'm sorry, Miss Takasaki. I didn't understand the commitment I was asking of you. I was 4. You hit every giant girl with that line within 10 minutes of meeting them? No. Should I? You should, and you should videotape it. It'd be real funny. Maybe I will. You still haven't given me an answer, though. I'll give it to you for 1 billion yen. Can I pay in installments? No. Man. Yu chuckles again. So you like the broth? Whoops. Thanks for bringing us back on topic. Yes, I do. It's mild, sweet, compliments in contrast to the saltiness of the pork. Good. Guinea pig. Good guinea pig. Now, consume the noodle. I slurp up some of the noodle and begin chewing it. Yeah, that's a good noodle. Good texture. A little on the firmer side, but I like it that way. Ah, manicure. Colt. I swear I can speak English good, guys. I swear I can speak it good. I just... I keep mispronouncing stuff. What do you think overall? Was there anything it was missing? Alright, chat. Do we go with spice, bean sprouts, or love nectar? Spice? Alright. It's missing some spice. I'm checking some notifications. Oh god, not love nectar. Of course, what's life without a little spice? No, listen, are you sure you want spicy ramen? But look, I just asked the devil for a favor. What do you mean? I like my food spicy. Very, very spicy. Are you sure you want me to make spicy ramen for you? How spicy are we talking here? One of my spices is banned in 13 countries. You're joking, right? Do I look like I'm joking? Yu takes out a waiver and a tiny pin from her apron and slides it over to me. You gotta sign a waiver just to have it. Muster my courage and sign the waiver. Gotta impress her. Done. Oh, brave boy. So when do you think you'll be coming in next time? That depends on the bill. Dude, you're tiny. You cost nothing. It's barely worth even serving you. Hey, there's nothing wrong with saving money. What if I need it later? 150 yen. I like things when it's spicy, but you still... Yeah, like, I can't tolerate too much spice. I feel like I'm a basic bitch when it comes to spice. A little bit of spice is nice, but any more and it becomes too much for me. You presents me with a scanner device that's the size of a bus. Oh damn, that's a good deal. Here, I press my shock absorber to the scanner. I decide to tip double the bill. Here we go. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the wonderful service. Look, I look around the restaurant. Are you the only one working here? At the moment, got some interviewees lined up later in the day. Sweet, got any room on your team for a normal sized person? You could make a good delivery boy. Or you could be a waiter and busser for the tiny half of the restaurant. You okay with menial stuff like that? Yeah, I could use the extra cash. Alright, come back whenever you want for an interview. Just a fair warning, it'll be a little bit until you can start. The tiny part of the restaurant isn't open for business yet. Works for me. I bow. Thank you in advance for the opportunity. Yu crosses her arms and looks down at me with a content grin. Anytime, consider it, or care to order anything else? Yu places a beer Yu places a beer can that's 4 times my height right next to me. Just got these bad boys poured from Sapporo. I really shouldn't tonight. I'm down to share a beer next time. Looking forward to it. Likewise, see you later. Later. Yu helps me off the counter and carries me outside. That's my favorite game show. Let's see. Which of these should we focus on? Charisma, intelligence, courage, or empathy? While you guys decide that, I'm gonna rest with my body pillow. Education, a word that means many different things to different people. For some, it means a present. For others, it means opportunity. To me, education is more than just learning facts and dates. Education is not just for making people smarter. Should be for turning them into proper citizens. Cultural values, virtues, morals, physical education. Practical skills are all crucial, especially physical education. If it were up to me, I'd have you run 2 kilometers every morning before class. Well, intelligence is key to understanding the natural world. Intelligence is just one part of a person. It would be a disservice to ignore other aspects of them. For example, courage is necessary to overcoming life's challenges. Life won't be easy. You need a strong will and unflinching determination when shit hits the fan. What about empathy and charisma? Could use some boost in those. Sure thing, I could do that. What, the body pillow? Yeah. Empathy is necessary to understanding others as well as oneself. People are not always rational creatures. This is where empathy really shines. As an empathetic person, yes. As a person with probably way too much empathy for their own good, yes. You don't always have to agree with someone, but understanding how and why they behave can help immensely. Charisma is my personal trait. Hell yeah. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you're factually correct. If you can't deliver your message properly, people won't care what you have to say. Anyone who spent 5 minutes in political science class can tell you that. But charisma is good no matter what your career is. Customer service, law, medicine, no matter what you do, if you're interacting with people, charisma will always help. Not only that, charisma can convince others to do things they normally wouldn't agree to, for better or worse. I've seen charismatic individuals give friends life-saving advice. Also seen some friends get wrapped up in harems thanks to someone's insane charisma stat. The professor locks eyes with me. What about you, young man? Is there an aspect of your son you'd really want to improve? Let's probably say empathy. Is it my own ugly climb redeem? Let's see. Aw, that's cute. That's cute, Frost. That's cute. Professor smiles at me. Empathy, something lacking from far too many young people these days. Honestly, yeah. Empathy, you don't really see a lot of empathy in people. And it's really, really sad. A lot of people kind of just like only really care like about themselves and don't really consider like the bigger picture. Like, I understand you can't be too selfless, but you can't be too selfish either. You kind of have to balance those things out. Social media has surely run the souls of countless Yes! Yes! Yes, it has! Yes, it has! Yes, it has! Man, sister. You kids these days will just say and watch any. Oh. Well. I mean, I'll watch it. I won't say anything, but I will watch anything. Because, you know, I'm one of those people that'll just like, you know, I'll just be like, I don't really know what to watch on YouTube, so I just watch a bunch of random crap. Caught my son watching beheading videos of my poor daughter searching where to get butt implants when they were... What the fuck? Professor, I don't think I want to know that information. I raised my hand. Why did you give them unrestricted internet access? Yeah! Why did you give them unrestricted internet access? Believe it or not, a good way to make yourself more empathetic is to engage with arts. Huh? What? Completely sandbags my that's not a good response. I don't... Listen. I know... I'm empathetic. No! In other words, you didn't want to. So they can warn? I mean, I guess they can warn, but it's just also just like, I'm not entirely buying that. Response. I kind of agree with just like Azri. She didn't want to. Drawing, writing, visiting museums. Any work of art offers a glimpse into an artist's soul. You know what they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. If you have trouble understanding someone, look at what they create. If you're having trouble understanding yourself, try making art sometime. It's therapeutic, and educational. Even by expressing myself through erotic paintings makes me feel more empathetic. Don't question why. Regardless of how you decide to improve yourself, just remember about your health above any other stat. Get too tired, you'll surely get sick and spend a week or two out of commission. You know what they say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of care. Here. I get it, being a student is stressful, don't be afraid to take some time off if you need to. Dedicate some time to yourself, and please, for the love of God, go to bed at a decent hour. Professor spends the rest of the class period giving advice on how to live a healthy life. I could kind of see that. It just... Oh, okay. Alright, so I think... Let's see. Let's go with charisma. And then empathy. Motherfricker. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, we have two options here. We could do Maya, or we could do Jun. That is not 100% how it worked, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie, the game had me for a moment. I was just like, oh yeah, I agree with that. But then it just like, actually no, I don't think I agree with that. Maya. Of course you would say Maya. Maya's been glancing through my window for a while now. She's not being subtle in the slightest. I think she needs something. I should go see what she wants. Howdy there, Neo. I fancy meeting you here. I live here. Ain't that a neat little quinky dink? Anyway, I need a strong young man to help me with something. Would you happen to know any that are free right now? Don't tell me you need someone to fix your pipes. I wish. No, I just need a tiny apartment cleaned out today. Old tenants decided to skip town without paying this month's rent. Or last month's rent. Or last month's rent. Maya and the friend are the two I actively worked on. Oh, same here, basically. Like Maya and Hifumi. Mommy makes my wisdom teeth feel better. Yeah, I think my wisdom teeth are like growing in. Like I can feel it, so I'm definitely gonna need to get that checked out soon. Don't you usually hire clean crews for stuff like this? I do, but they canceled on me. Can you help me out? I'll make your next month's rent half off. Absolutely. I cancel all my plans for the day then and there. Let's get cleaning. Thank you, Noah. It's good to know chivalry isn't dead. Maya scoops me up in her hand and lifts me up high. Real high. I'm not scared though. Maya's got a good grip. Firm, yet gentle like a mother's. Damn, she's good. And they didn't drug me, thankfully? Wait. They didn't drug you? Wait. So what do you mean by that? Because I'm genuinely curious. Because I feel like I would want them to drug me. Personally. Because I don't want to be awake when they do surgery and pull my wisdom teeth out. Her palm is soft and almost twice my height. Moments later, upsy daisy. Instead, deal with it. I just slept. Huh. That's... I mean, okay, technically that was done with me before. Technically they did do that before. So like, okay, so go into this story. Years ago, I had a really bad infected tooth because I was horrible at taking care of my teeth back then. So I had a really bad infected tooth, so I needed to get it removed. And when they removed it, they decided to remove a wisdom tooth that was poking on the right side of my mouth. It was basically kind of like a full-on tooth at that point. Like, it wasn't like impacting anything as far as I can tell. But they decided, yeah, let's remove this as well. I'm just like, okay. Keep in mind, they numbed me pretty good, but just like, when they pulled that wisdom tooth out, I kind of felt a shock when they did pull it out. Like, I was just like surprised, like, wow, that's actually a lot more painful than I thought it would be. Like, I wasn't really sure how to react to it at the time. But they pulled that out. I was miserable for the next week or so, because what ended up happening was when they pulled it out, my jaw got locked up. So I couldn't really eat a whole lot. I was completely miserable. Funny enough, I think this was around when me and Hoshi were getting to know each other more. Like, we were like getting to know each other. And she decided to like get me a plush of Rimuru in her slime form. I'm just like, yeah. I accidentally gave her the wrong address a few times, and it was just like, and I was going through a lot of emotions, so just like, I felt completely bad, and I started crying. I started just sobbing and crying, because I was so miserable, and just having this happen was, you know, it was not fun. I was very lucky that my girlfriend decided to go out and get because the plush was just dropped off in her apartment. So she ended up getting it, bringing it back, and I was extremely thankful. I just like hugged that plushie as soon as I got it, and to this day, when I sleep with my plushies, that's the one plushie I always sleep with. I'm just telling people with stories about like me having my wisdom tooth extracted. I like sleeping with a plush. It's more comfortable. Oh, yeah. For sure. Like, okay, so I'm the type of person that needs to cuddle with something in her sleep. Like, I need to, like, cuddle with something in my sleep. Because it makes me more comfortable that way. When I was visiting Hoshi, I did tell her, hey, I tend to, like, well, one, turn to my sleep, and two, I tend to want to cuddle something when I'm sleeping, but I don't think that would be comfortable for you. So she got me, or I wouldn't say got me, it was technically someone else's, but she lent me a giant chicken plush, and I hugged onto that thing like crazy while I was sleeping. I used to be like that, though nowadays I now have to sleep while having music faintly playing. Aww. Yeah, and when I was going to New York last year, I had to practice a lot of self-control to not, like, cuddle the people I was sleeping with. Also, I now have to sleep while having music. You know, funny enough, actually, that's what, when I was a kid, I used to listen to music, to help me fall asleep. I don't do that anymore, but when I was a kid, I would do that. I mean, I know you wouldn't mind answering me. Upsy daisy. Maya guides me through an open window and places me in a mildly dirty bedroom, which is just my bedroom, but with a filter over it. My body keeps bracing for a foul stench, something vicious, something vile, but it never comes. Nothing reeks per se. The place just smells of neglect, decay, and dust. Lots and lots of achoo! Ugh. I wet my nose with my jacket sleeve. Are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. Got any cleaning equipment? Sure do. Maya points over next to me a pile of various cleaning supplies. Gloves, masks, chemicals, buckets, mops, brooms, trash bags. I'm sure you give great cuddle. Aw, thank you, Haru. I'll make sure to cuddle you nice and close to me. Everything I could ever need. I'm really start gearing up. Time to get that rent cap discount. Let me know if you need any lemonade, alright? Made some just for you. Aw. Oh, Maya's my favorite. I think she's my favorite too, honestly. Thank you, Mrs. B. No need to be so formal. Just call me Maya. You got it, Maya. I turn away from Maya and take a moment to admire the monument of trash before me. I can see notebooks, newspapers, pizza boxes, some old frames, and a bunch of boxes. Some are still taped up, some are flattened. There's even crumpled up bits of styrofoam thrown around the room. I'm afraid I might accidentally make napalm if I use too much cleaning solution here. Where do I even start? There's so much I can barely see the floor. Might as well start with that. I don't want to step on any surprises. I grab the broom and start brooming while Maya looks at me through the balcony window. Let me know if you find anything valuable. My favorite is the BMD, staying next to Maya. Oh, you, Frost. Oh, you. I might want to auction off to my other tenants. Can you even legally do that? Maya shrugs. Not my fault they left their stuff here. If it was important to them, they wouldn't have abandoned it. Fair point. I broom a bunch of trash on the floor towards the balcony. Mind scooping some of this out? Not at all. Maya starts scooping trash out of the room into a big bag on the balcony with her pinky finger. I keep expecting a bug or some kind of amorphous blob to jump out of the trash and attack me, but it never does. Instead, I just see the same carpeting that my apartment has. Oh, whoops! I accidentally clicked out of it. It's uncanny. This apartment has the same floor plan as mine, but it looks and feels so much different. Feels like I'm looking at a bad-end version of my room. I hear something scrape against the wall when I broom against it. It sounds fragile like glass. Bend down and carefully pick apart the trash and find a syringe half full with a brown liquid. The tip has dried blood on it too. A grotesque shiver runs down my spine. Oh, that's really bad. What do you find? I found a syringe. It's half full with something. Maya sounds and pinches the bridge of her nose. God damn it. Alright, get out. I don't want you to risk getting some weird disease. No, I'll keep going. These gloves are pretty thick. I won't be pricking myself on anything. If you say so, just be careful, okay? I will. Don't you worry. Thanks. I continue clearing the floor and sweep up some empty cans of beer and burnt out cigarettes. Phew! Alright, I found some beer bottles and cigarette butts too. Oh, come on. That's a non-smoking unit. Do these parasites have any idea how hard smoke is to get out of the walls? I can, as someone who visited grandparents who smoked, this is kind of true. This is basically true. Like, every time I would visit them, I would, when we got home, I would immediately have to, get my clothes washed and, take a shower, because, my clothes would smell like smoke. I keep on brooming until the entire floor of the apartment is clear. Thankfully, the bedroom had most of the clutter, so cleaning the rest of the place wasn't so bad. That being said, I did find 2 more syringes. My grandma always smoked, so I was used to smoke. Oh, same here, Flame Crystal. I loved my grandmother, so just, I would just ignore the smell or the, or ignore the fact that I smelled like smoke most of the time when I was visiting her, because, I did love her growing up. She, had some very interesting views. Not so nice views, and I'll put it like that. But I did love her growing up. I didn't have to deal with it too much, but I did have patients that have clearly... Oh, jeez. After I broomed them to the balcony, Maya starts taking pictures of the syringes. What are you doing? Collecting evidence. I'm going to make sure those bastards rot for ruining my apartment. Dude, you're amazing. No, you're amazing, Navira! Maya puts her phone to her ear. You calling the cops? Not yet. I'll wait until you're done cleaning for that. There might be other contraband in there. I'm just calling the other landlords I know to warn them about those tenants. Fair enough. Start rummaging through the trash and find all sorts of things. K-pop CDs, clothes, even grade school textbooks and notebooks. Oof. The notebooks are full of little doodles and math notes. Belongs to a kid named Yosuke, apparently. Judging by his handwriting, he can't be older than 8. Poor kid. Oh my god, Crystal. I also find some paintings abandoned in trash heap. They all look older than me. Looks like the kind of painting you would pass down through generations. They're by far the most expensive looking things in the apartment. And here they are, rotting away. Spend the next few hours clearing out the unit and organizing all the stuff left behind. The place now reeks of chemicals, but it's far better than smelling like dust and dirt. There was one carpet stain I couldn't remove, so Maya just told me to move the sofa over it. What did I do? You know what you did. You know what you did. I need to take a shower after this. I'm soaked in chemicals. I'm afraid I'll combust if I stay out in the sun for too long. Maya's now reviewing the stuff I recovered. The CDs, the paintings, everything. Poor Yosuke. I had no idea his home life was like this. Did any of the neighbors ever have any complaints about the former tenants? Nope, never. In fact, they only said nice things about the couple. Oh, so it was a family who lived here. Maya nods. Yep. A tiny family. 1 kid to my knowledge. Judging from how much stuff got left over, it wouldn't surprise me if they were housing more people without my knowledge. But Dooney, it's a truth. Look at me, I'm Ashley. I say it's the truth, but is it really the truth? I see. Did you get any red flags from them during the interview process? No. They seemed like nice simple folk. Even the background checks were squeaky clean. No one in their extended family had so much as a parking ticket. Maybe they falsified their documents? That's certainly possible, but that'd be a lot of effort just for 1 bedroom apartment. I think it's more likely they became this way after moving in. How long was that family living here? A little over 4 months. It got that bad in only 4 months? Don't underestimate 4 months. A lot can happen in 1 month, let alone 4. Maya sounds like she's speaking from experience, but now is hardly the time to pry. Anyway, those paintings you found were gorgeous. Do you want any of them? Thanks, but I'm good. I don't have the space on my walls. You would if you didn't buy so many posters with scantily clad cartoon women on them. It's not my fault they're pretty. Yeah, look at me, I'm doing it. I get flustered whenever I get called cute and like it, but I have to say no to look at me, I'm Ashley. I'm saying nothing but lies. They're very cute. Maya pats my head with her pinky. Don't worry, I'm just giving you a hard time. That being said, you really need to get a girlfriend. I know, I'm working on it. Really now, what's your type? Chat, what's your type? Tomboys? Nerdy girls? Older woman? Nerdy. I like nerdy girls. Do you know how hard it is to get a girlfriend in this day and age? I sense an obvious answer. Tomboys. Tomboys. I have already made my decision. I like bookworms, I like glasses, I like girls, I like to stay inside and talk about esoteric hobbies for hours. Aw, I'm so sorry, Azri. Ooh, interesting. Mia nods. That's a good fit for you. What do you mean by that? Well, you're kind of a nerd yourself. don't see you exercise too often. Your room is full of lewd posters. Artistically lewd photos. Uh-huh. Just be careful around bookworms. My experience, it's always the quiet girls that are the freakiest ones. Huh? So do you like nerdy girls because they're smart or because they're sexual deviants? Hold on, what do you mean in your experience? Well, you know. Is when she talks about Mothman or Bigfoot. I don't think you have, little. Both. No, please, elaborate, ma'am. When you're a chunk college student at 2 a.m., you start smooching people you would normally never smooch. Go on. So keep that in mind. Drink responsibly. So, were you a perverted bookworm? No, I was friends with some. Uh-huh. Tell me more about your friends. After you answer my question. I think glasses are cute. Don't know what it is. Good to know. Maya narrows her eyes and adjusts her glasses. I think I accidentally said the right thing. I get it now. Charisma can always be premeditated or practiced. Improv is just as much, if not more important to practice. I'll keep that in mind. I feel more charismatic now. Hey, there we go. What about you? What kind of guys are you into? May glances down at her ring. Sorry, didn't mean to pry. Relax, there's no need to apologize. May shakes her head and pulls out her cell phone. Now's not the time to talk about that, though. Need to report the contraband you found to the police and the damage my attendants did to the permit to insurance. Maya talks on the phone for a good while and sounds completely different. She sounds professional, even a little scary at times. All without raising her voice or making explicit threats. She then puts her phone back in her pocket and takes a deep breath. Her shoulders relax, her smile returns, she even looks a little sleepy. Is being a landlady usually this troublesome? You have no idea. I have to constantly keep up to date on new regulations and taxes every year. Not gonna lie, she can. Right, she is really, really cute. I love her. Cow Boo Boo? Cow Booba? Wow, sus. Hi, Zachy Lucky. Welcome to the stream. Why does she make me think of you now? Oh yeah, Azri? Oh yeah, go on. Go on. What makes you think of me when you see her? We've had Genie Dinny for a while now. It's a twat. I think it's no. You say it. You say what. I want to hear this. I want to hear this. I'm not gonna continue the game until you tell me what I need to know. Because Dinny is a big or small dork. Hey, I am not a dork. Meanie. Go on, Azri. Yeah, Azri, do you have something you would like to share with the class? You see that expression on Maya's face, Azri? That's the expression I'm currently giving you right now. I want the heart jewel? Okay. The one, like, wait, I have a lot of heart jewels. Like, the one on my bra, the little armbands or the one on my skirt? Also, this is so cute. Oh. It's a slightly bigger, but yep. Mm-hmm. The right armband. Okay. There you go. Which version of nerdy do you like? Nerdy. So let's see. What was it like? What was it like? I forget. Like the book. Like I forget what they said earlier, but I think it was free, closeted freak, or book smarts. I think it was, or bookworm. I like both. I like both. What chaos did I walk into? Oh, Azur's just being a little difficult and not telling me something and holding up the stream, so we're gonna be just on the screen for a while now. It's gonna be really disappointing because people want to see where this goes, but Azur just doesn't want to tell me anything. And for that, I'm just we're just not gonna continue the stream. Because he's being a little brat right now. Oh, I'm curious. Is there nerd evolution? Like what? Like a nerd evolving into something? Come on, Ashley. You don't want to keep the class waiting, do you? I came to see the big girl. Hi, Pocket Knight. How you doing? Come on, Nazri. What does Maya why do I remind you of Maya? What if it becomes a subathon? Well, I don't know if it'll become a subathon because I do have things to do tonight. I don't really random and stupid thought our galaxy isn't depicted the same way. But how do we know what it looks like? I blame the agent aliens. Is that so, Little? Is that so? Chat, I think I killed Azri. I think I killed Azri, chat, because I haven't, either his Wi-Fi is being a butt again, or oh, wait, there he is! There he is! Fine, it's her comment on how she... it's her comment on how she prayed for the right answer shows what he's into, and also, which you also give similar reactions. Was that so hard, Azri? Was that so hard? Good boy. Such a good boy. Mwah. Freaking bloodsuckers. And I can't just kick out the bothersome tenants either. Lots of places, including Jotun, give way too many protections for squatters. If someone's delinquent on their rent payments and I kick them out, suddenly I'm the bad guy. If being a landlady is so troublesome, why did you become one? I didn't intend to, per se. I just kind of ended up with all of these properties. How? You won the lottery or something? My husband divorced me. I love the really big landlady. Right? She's so cute. I love her so much. Azri being the best bottom. it's funny how you basically pry the right answer from answering, so that makes sense. You know, oh my god, I did do that, didn't I? I did not even realize that. I didn't even realize I was doing that. That's funny. But hey, there's a chance for everything. This is a nice landlady. This is a landlady I would want. Like, if like, you know, if my landlady was, like, sweet like this, and she was as big as this, I wouldn't complain. I would do anything she wants. I would make sure my apartment is the cleanest for her. Also, hi, Mika, or Mocha. Hope you're doing well. Hope the Dooney is. I've been doing really well. I've been having a lot of fun. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's his loss. Hell yeah, sister! Hell yeah, it is his loss. Listen, if he divorced you for this, then he, you know, he didn't appreciate Peak. His smile is as smug as ever, but her eyes look like they're staring at a decade-old wound. He lost these titties, and I got half his properties. If you want to make a wish on Dooney, you got a rubber belt. Oh my gosh. I'm not being these allegations, so I'm not gonna fight it. Alright, you know, let me make myself bigger. Yeah, I gotta do this now. Pretty good deal if I say so myself. So, why did you two get divorced if you don't mind me asking? I became a giant. Oh. Yeah. He tried to make it work, but he just couldn't just. Coward. Oh, come on. What's so bad about having a giant wife? He missed holding my hand. Well, okay, I guess that's fair. He missed picking me up and carrying me up the staircase. He missed being able to cut my cheeks and kiss my forehead. After I grew, he would still try to kiss me and hug me, but I could barely feel him. And he knew that too. Even when we slept in the same bed, it felt like both of us were sleeping alone. Aww. That's understandable. Did you get the chance to move into Jotun? Yeah. He was actually the one to suggest it. When I started growing, he started researching non-stop to make my growth as easy as possible. How did he like it here? He hated it. He never felt safe. He told me he felt more like an insect than a person here. I can't blame him for that. I wouldn't want to live here if I was tiny either. Oh, come on. Being a tiny isn't so bad. Really? Why did you move here? Do you have family here? I like big ladies. Written shit is cheap. I wanted some adventure. Chat, I think I know which one you're gonna pick, but go with what you want to pick. What all I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman. Giant woman. All I wanna be is someone who gets to see a giant woman. Cheap rent. I like big ladies. I'm getting a lot more big ladies. Let's do big ladies. Let's save. No, I just like big ladies. Oh lord, are you serious? Why? I'm not sure. I just think they're neat. I like big butts and I cannot lie. I'm going to need to get some sort of collab going again, Dooney. Get more big ladies going. Hell yeah. it seems, because eventually... I mean, to be fair, all of those options are valid, so... Size differences are cute. Hell yeah, they are! They're also really hot. I keep snickering. Do you disclose your fetishes to all your landlords? Only the cute ones. Maya snickers harder. You're such a dork. Maya still sounds a little hurt, but her laughter is genuine. Good, I need to keep that smile going. Disclosing my fetish to my landlady has made me feel more courageous. Hell yeah, we got courage out of that. We'll have to wait for 2 minutes. Hi, Haru. Yes. Is there anything you don't like about Jotun? Right at the back of my head. Can't really think of anything at the moment. Really? Not one? Nope. If I come across one, I'll be sure to let you know. I mean, I feel like we complained before that just, like, it's really hard to, like, move around in the city. Is there anything you don't like about Jotun? Property tax rates. Understandable. Anyway, getting back on topic, we tried to make it work. We really did. But with every meter I grew, I felt myself growing further from him physically and mentally. Maya looks like she's about to cry. Why is she telling me this? Does she really need to get this off her chest? Or does she just want me to hear this? What do you think was the breaking point? We were trying to have sex one night when I just became a class 4. And he just couldn't get it up. Coward. I'm sorry, this is a serious moment. I shouldn't be laughing, but coward. That is kind of a tonal clash, yeah. I tried all my old tricks, but that only made him scared. Damn, I'm just saying. It's a skill issue. Pussy. I love how we're just like ribbing on this man that we have not met. He actually ran away from me. Why? Did you hurt him? Oh no, I'm very gentle. It's just an instinctual reaction. I get it. I can't blame him. But seeing the man who used to run into my arms every evening turn and run away screaming, it still hurts a little. Did he apologize? Oh, absolutely, but I think I apologized more. Then we got divorced 2 weeks later. My entire body winces. Was it was it amicable? Yes, there was no yelling, no fighting. We even kissed each other goodbye after the final proceedings. He got scared. He has a... I mean, okay, jokes aside, I get it. Like, I get it. It would be scary. And I'm also talking from a bias of being into this kind of stuff, but it's also, like, I kind of get it in a sense. Here, like... See, this is the empathy I'm talking about, like we were talking about earlier. Like, I get it, it would be scary. I refuse to get it! If you're not into that, yeah, if you're not into it, it is kind of scary. Like, you know, I know, like, some people... And I think my girlfriend specifically, like, you know, she's not into it, and, like, you know, she just, like, kind of doesn't, like, entirely get, like, how, like, people would want to be, like, that small. Because it would be dangerous. For me, personally, the danger's kind of half the fun when I am tiny. like, that's one of the reasons why I like being small, because, you know, you can have adventures that way. And plus, you know, of course, big people, like, this lovely lady here. We do have to remember how big the landlady is. I don't think we got exact measurement. I'm pretty sure she's bigger than Hifumi. You see how big Hifumi is, and landlady is like 4 times her size. Yeah, she is a lot bigger. If you get in danger, are you living? I see that, nosebleed. Yes, there was no yelling, no fighting. We even kissed each other goodbye after the final proceedings. Are you sure he divorced you because he became a giant? What if there was another woman? Believe me, I considered that. But no, he's always been faithful. Maya's lip trembles, even now. What do I even say to this? What can I say? My hand just moves on its own and pats Maya on the cheek. I almost wish he was cheating on me. What? Why? Because it'd be easier. Cheating's horrific, but it's something I can process. It's easy to hate a cheating husband. And oftentimes hate is easier than love. You see, you feel conflict about loving a man who asks for divorce? Heh, I guess so. Do you stay in contact with him at all? Maya nods. We used to call each other every day. Then every week. Then every year. Now all I get is the occasional holiday text. Do you respond to those? I try to, but what's there to even say? Honestly, I disagree. Cheating would make it a lot more harder. I'm sure you're bigger than her right now, though. I am pretty big right now, so yeah. I can kind of see where she's coming from, to an extent. Hold on. Nope. Don't want... Yeah, let's make you smaller. Gonna shrink a little bit. Alright, yeah. Not big enough. I can kind of see where she's coming from with that. I don't know if I would entirely agree with that, but just like... Because personally, I would... Personally speaking, not just like with like marriage, but just like in general, just like I would rather be on good terms with my exes than like bad terms. Because, you know, I'm not the type to really hate unless you give me a really good reason why I should like not like you. Because, like, you know, like, I try to like everyone. Like, I try to, like, you know, be patient with everyone. Like everyone. But there are people who I don't have very nice feelings towards. And I'll leave it at that. But I can understand just, like, it could hurt a lot more if someone still loves you, but you just can't make it work. I think she means it's better to hate because she can convince herself to move on easier. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm getting from that. Yeah. If he wanted to talk to me, he would. Can't argue with that. That being said, do you want to talk to him? Mia just sighs through her nose. Yes, but also no. It's complicated. That's an understatement. Yeah. Mia takes a deep breath. Sorry for dumping on you like that. I didn't mean to get all dreary on you. Nah, don't worry about it. I like hearing stuff like this. Still, I feel bad. How about this? To make it up to you, I'll treat you to a nice dinner. My mouth begins to water when Maya mentions dinner. Sounds wonderful, thank you. Thank you for listening to me bitch and whine. Despite her eyes still being a little moist, Maya does seem to be feeling a lot better. Now, let's clean this bad boy up and report this contraband to the authorities. Yes, ma'am. I'm finished fixing up the apartment and Maya sends me on my way with a 2,000 yen bill as thanks. Didn't they stop printing these a while ago? Just how old is Maya? I don't agree, but I've been there in both sides. Ching is ripping trust from a long time. Not working can at least become a friendship where you can treasure the good times with Ching, all of that. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Alright, courage, or charisma, intelligence, courage, or empathy. Well, you guys decide that. I'm gonna sleep a little bit more. After getting some sleep, my HP increased by 4. Getting some sleep, my HP increased by 2. Her eyes are puffy, her cheeks are red, her breathing is uneasy. The woman looks like she just left the funeral. Sounds like she's barely choking back tears, too. She's been lecturing like this for 30 minutes. I can barely understand what she's saying, but I can't interrupt her. Not like this. I'm actually gonna take a quick break. I will be right back, everyone. One in the hallway. I just need to figure out how.
Become small.
What are you talking about? You were always that size. You were always that small.
Oh.
It's just, you know, you were spoiled by the fact that I was smaller than you, that you forgot just how big you were.
You know, that's fair. That does sound right.
Yeah, it sounds completely right. And I'd never lied to my friend.
Yeah, that checks out.
Shrink gaslighting! Like, let's see. I do think she has a really fun personality. I like her vibe.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, I scared you.
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want?
Oh, I was just gonna say you should play 1,000 Door. I played it and it was really fun.
I see. I see. I see.
I really scared you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I didn't know how to get your attention, so I just poked you. So sneaking didn't work, so our only option is to kill. Have fun with it. Hey, just over here.
Alright, I'm back. I saw the thing pause for a moment, so I got a little worried there for a moment.